Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about a skill that can completely change your life, communication skills. Many people think communication means speaking English fluently. However, that's not entirely true. Communication is the ability to express your thoughts, ideas, and emotions in a way that others can understand. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a great idea in your mind but struggled to explain it? If yes, then you're not alone. Millions of English learners face the same challenge. They know grammar. They know vocabulary, but when it's time to speak, they hesitate. This hesitation often comes from a lack of confidence. Here's our first vocabulary word. 1. Confidence. Meaning, belief in yourself. Communication begins with confidence, not perfection. You don't need perfect English to communicate effectively. You need courage to speak. Now imagine two people. The first person knows thousands of English words but rarely speaks. The second person knows only basic English but speaks every day. Who will improve faster? Most likely, the second person. Because communication is a skill, and skills improve through practice. This brings us to our next word. 2. Consistency. Meaning, doing something regularly. Speaking English for 10 minutes every day is more powerful than studying for 3 hours once a week. Consistency creates progress. Now let's discuss a common mistake. Many learners focus too much on difficult vocabulary. They believe using complicated words will make them sound intelligent. But great communicators value clarity. 3. Clarity. Meaning, being easy to understand. Simple English spoken clearly is better than difficult English spoken poorly. Think about famous speakers. They often use simple language. Why? Because their goal is communication, not confusion. 2. Consistency. Meaning, doing something regularly. Speaking English for 10 minutes every day is more powerful than studying for 3 hours once a week. Consistency creates progress. Now let's discuss a common mistake. Many learners focus too much on difficult vocabulary. They believe using complicated words will make them sound intelligent. But great communicators value clarity. 3. Clarity. Meaning, being easy to understand. Simple English spoken clearly is better than difficult English spoken poorly. Think about famous speakers. They often use simple language. Why? Because their goal is communication, not confusion. Now here's another important word. 4. Articulate. Meaning, to express ideas clearly. People who are articulate can explain complex ideas in simple words. You can become more articulate by reading, listening, and practicing speaking. Let's move on. Another obstacle to communication is fear. Fear of mistakes. Fear of judgment. Fear of embarrassment. But remember this, every fluent speaker has made hundreds of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Here's our next word. 5. Resilient. Meaning, able to recover from difficulties. Successful learners are resilient. They don't stop after making mistakes. They continue speaking. Now let's talk about listening. Many people want to become better speakers. But they forget to become better listeners. Listening improves pronunciation, vocabulary, and sentence structure. This introduces another useful word. 6. Observe. Meaning, to watch or notice carefully. Observe how skilled speakers communicate. Notice their tone. Notice their pauses. Notice their expressions. You'll learn a lot. Now let's discuss body language. Communication isn't only about words. Your facial expressions, eye contact, and posture also matter. Here's another word. 7. Gesture. Meaning, a movement of the hands or body. Positive gestures can make your communication more engaging. Now let's talk about conversations. Many learners worry about finding the right words. Instead of focusing on perfection, focus on participation. Join discussions. Ask questions. Share opinions. This brings us to another word. 8. Engage. Meaning, to participate actively. The more you engage in conversations, the faster you improve. Now imagine you're talking to someone. Instead of giving one-word answers, try expanding your response. For example, instead of saying, yes, say, yes, I agree because I had a similar experience. This makes conversations more meaningful. Here's another powerful word. 9. Elaborate. Meaning, to give more details. Learning to elaborate helps you become a better communicator. Now let's discuss vocabulary. Should you learn new words? Absolutely, but don't just memorize them. Use them. Create sentences. Speak them aloud. Here's another word. 10. Retain. Meaning, to remember something. Using words in conversations helps you retain them longer. Now let's talk about confidence again. Confidence grows through action, not through waiting. Many people say, I'll speak English when I become fluent. But fluency comes from speaking, not the other way around. Here's another useful word. 11. Initiative. Meaning, the ability to take action. Take the initiative. Start conversations. Don't wait for opportunities. Create them. Now let's discuss a communication habit used by successful people. They ask thoughtful questions. Questions keep conversations alive. Questions show curiosity. This introduces our next word. 12. Curious. Meaning, eager to learn or know. Curious people often become better communicators because they genuinely want to understand others. Now here's an important truth. Good communication is not about talking all the time, it's about balancing speaking and listening. Here's another word. 13. Empathy. Meaning, understanding other people's feelings. People connect with those who show empathy. Communication becomes stronger when people feel understood. Now let's talk about public speaking. Many people feel nervous speaking in front of others. That's normal. Even experienced speakers feel nervous sometimes. The difference is that they don't let fear stop them. Here's another word. 14. Overcome. Meaning, to successfully deal with a problem. Every time you speak despite fear, you overcome a challenge. And every challenge makes you stronger. Finally, remember this, communication is a journey, not a destination. Every conversation teaches you something. Every mistake teaches you something. Every practice session moves you forward. Keep speaking. Keep learning. Keep improving. One day you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Quick vocabulary recap. Confidence equals belief in yourself. Consistency equals doing something regularly. Clarity equals easy to understand. Articulate equals express clearly. Resilient equals strong after difficulties. Observe equals watch carefully. Gesture equals hand or body movement. Engage equals participate actively. Elaborate equals give more details. Retain equals remember. Initiative equals taking action first. Curious equals wanting to learn. Empathy equals understanding others' feelings. Overcome equals successfully solve a problem. If you learned even one new word today, start using it in your conversations. Practice English daily, stay consistent, and remember, great communication skills are built one conversation at a time. Follow for more English podcasts and vocabulary lessons.